Anna was not the girl that you see in this movie when she was first on the page.
Right.
That was this infusion of me saying, can I really play the girl that I needed to see when I was 10 years old? Someone who was really goofy, kind of a weirdo, very klutzy, wore her heart on her sleeve. I need to represent that girl for me as a little girl. And they were like, yes, absolutely. So there's so much thought behind and heart behind these movies.
We'll never be able to get
Let it go!
out of our heads, and for good reason. But the question is, can we expect a new unforgettable ballad from Frozen 2?
This time around, we weren't in a panic like we were in the first one. So we got to do things the way they're supposed to be done, which is talking and talking and talking about story. Everything was in full collaboration.
Here's everything you need to know before you go. Our hearts are frozen from the Disney hit that blasted into our lives in 2013.
Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Everyone knows the hit Let It Go. It transcends genres. It's hard to think of another song that has meant so much to a film and a generation of kids and adults. Just think of all the ways the phrase has been used. It literally sparked its own meme culture on the internet. There are so many ways you can let it go, don't get me started. Did you know that Frozen was based off Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale The Snow Queen? In case you haven't seen it or just need a reminder of what happened in the film, it may seem like Elsa, the Ice Queen of Arendelle, is the protagonist, but the 2013 film does a great job of showing her sister Anna as the hero. She may not be able to manipulate ice, but her special powers lie in her bravery, strength, and loyalty. So here's a little more background. Anna and Elsa are the daughters of the King and Queen of Arendelle. Elsa discovered she had the power to control and create ice and snow. So in order to protect their children, the King and Queen separated the princesses from each other within the castle.
Listen to me, Elsa. Your power will only grow. There is beauty in it, but also great danger. You must learn to control it. Fear will be your enemy.
They were also shielded from the public eye, and the separation of the sisters caused some resentment and distance in their relationship.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Unfortunately, when Anna and Elsa were teens, their parents died in a shipwreck at sea. Did you know? There was a conspiracy theory going around online that the King and Queen were the parents of Tarzan, another Disney character.
We were doing an interview and I naively said, you know, why da 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 da, and thinking that no one would really pick up on it. And then, of course, everyone picked up on it.
Is it true?
It's not true. I just made it up.
The story picks up speed after Elsa becomes the queen. Embarrassed and afraid of the backlash from accidentally releasing her powers, she decides to become a recluse in her own self-made ice mountain. But in doing so, she sets off an eternal winter in Arendelle.
Deep, deep snow.
Anna, with the help of Kristoff, his reindeer Sven, and Olaf the snowman, who was mistakenly brought to life by Elsa's magic, set off to get Elsa to undo the spell. The twists and turns of the story cause the sisters to reunite and once again have a formidable bond. Disney approached this sequel knowing that the fans of the original are now 6 years older, so the writers had to consider that they are now playing to a more mature audience who are likely preteens now. During a recent press preview, director Jennifer Lee talked about their approach in creating this new story for the sequel. She said, "We realized there were lingering questions within us. We wondered what Anna would do now that she has everything she ever wanted. We felt there were unanswered questions about their parents and where their ship was going when it went down. And the biggest one, why was Elsa born with magical powers?" In Frozen 2, it looks like Elsa is going to seek out the origins of her powers in hopes that those answers will save Arendelle from a new threat with ties to both Elsa and Anna's parents. We do know that the original cast is back. Kristen Bell as Anna, Idina Menzel as Elsa, Jonathan Groff as Kristoff, Josh Gad as Olaf, Evan Rachel Wood plays Queen Iduna, the mother of Anna and Elsa. Did you know? Director Jennifer Lee voiced the Queen's one line in the previous film and joked about it, saying, "We actually had to fire the original actress who played Iduna from Frozen because she just couldn't cut it." Sterling K. Brown also joins the cast as Lieutenant Destin Mateus. He's been trapped in the Enchanted Forest for 30 years. This place seems to be at the core of the new film's plot. So I can't wait to see this and hear some sweet new music. Do you think that the film's main song, Into the Unknown, will be the new Let It Go? So now you know, and now you can go see Frozen 2 in theaters November 22nd.